Hey, my name is Sophie Nix. I wanted to send a video where my hair was actually done. I had makeup on, was wearing clothes that weren't covered in, snot and drool and whatever. But I have three young kids, ages 2, 4, and 6, who have been sick for the last week, just head colds. My family's in the process of moving, and so our days have been jam packed trying to take care of business. And my husband just started back to work full time as a high school band director. Um, and so getting a video together while I have been quote unquote done up just has not happened. But I did want to send a video and tell you a little bit about me and who I am, and my story, and why I would love to be a part of this 10,000 step a day challenge. Excuse the sweat, I'm in the sauna. Um, okay, so I wanted to say, for the last 10 years, I have been very active. I actually real quick blast from the past, 21 years old, had a lot of health issues, was on a lot of medication for anxiety and other, like PCOS, other ailments. I had never worked out a day in my life, and I did not eat healthily because I had stress induced vomiting, and so every time I ate, I'd throw up, so it didn't really matter what I ate. Um, but I wanted to get off all the medications I was on, so I worked hard to change my lifestyle. I began watching what I ate slowly. I began working out. I discovered weightlifting. I lost 75 pounds and maintained that for the last 10 years. I have really loved being active. I've done CrossFit, weightlifting, and even after the birth of each of my children, continued to do so. And then about maybe 3 years ago, I started having a lot of autoimmune symptoms that really were slowing me down and affecting my ability to work out. I had my third son in that time, and then my family all of a sudden started getting very sick. We had pneumonia all the time, ear infections all the time, viruses all the time sick. And long story short, we were able to discover that we had some very alarming toxin exposures under our house. We had raw sewage, we had mold, we had methane gas leaks, we had coal ash, and it was all right under the master. It's right under where I'm sitting right now. We were able to get everything fixed. We've been living here for the last year. However, there are long-lasting repercussions on our health, and so we have been, for the last 10 months, trying to detox. My 4-year-old son and I both have really high counts of Mycoplasma pneumonia, bacterial infections in our lungs, which is very hard to clear and get rid of. All three of my kids have been diagnosed with PANS, which is a form of autoimmune encephalitis in children, which we have been working to lower their inflammation in their brain with diet and lifestyle, and that has made a huge, huge difference. But things still flare back up and trip up, with their colds they've had this week. It's the inflammation in their body has triggered the inflammation in their brain again, so it comes up again from time to time. We have a lot of co-infections that we're trying to get rid of, and with all of that, working out has become very difficult. I've lost a lot of muscle. I've lost a lot of stamina. Until recently, I was unable to work out without coming down with the flu the next day because my body was under such a high state of stress from the infections in my body, from the toxin levels in my body, that any added stress, such as working out, was just overboard for my body. My family is in the process of moving. My older son is starting school across town, and we wanted to get closer to his school. So that's exciting. And we're moving to a neighborhood that's very walkable. And I think I would love to be a part of this this opportunity to walk 10,000 steps a day because I think it could be so good for lymphatic drainage, for detoxing, for lowering inflammation, for even just helping my hormones rebalance, just getting my body back aligned. So I have a long journey to go in recovering my health and wellness from the last, the 5.5 years we lived in this house before we found out about all of those issues. And I think walking could be a really great opportunity to make some of those changes. I also think it would be really neat to document for people to see just the journey of detoxing and regaining health while walking 10,000 steps a day. So I know this video isn't short. I'm sorry. My name is Sophie Nix. I'm sorry that this is last minute coming in, the application. I'm sorry that it's done for my sauna. That's just the season of life I'm in right now. But I would love to be considered to be hired for this opportunity. Thank you.